I would not be where I am today without systems. I would not be where I am today without showing up for myself, putting in the work in the gym, in the kitchen, into a career, into a hustle, and into building this brand. But at 21, I've seen much worse. And now, as you guys know, I am that systems guy. I'm the guy who preached about systemizing everything. Creating a workout routine, creating a meal plan, creating workflow, creating a checklist or a schedule to revolve your life around. And if you're someone who is at square one, at rock bottom, these are the things that you need. If you're out of shape, you're broke, you have no direction, no drive, those things need to be addressed immediately. Continuing to live life based off your emotions and how you feel is probably how you got to where you were in the first place. That's for sure how I started. Didn't feel like working out, socializing, posting, doing much to further myself. But obviously, took it all away, and here we are now. But let's say you're at a point in life now where you have a lot of things figured out, you have drive, you have direction, you have discipline. You may start to ask yourself, when can I, start enjoying life, enjoying things, doing something here and there that's not exactly optimal or efficient, but is rather authentic. And the world we are now, where everything is being automated, everything's being streamlined, made more efficient, there's more money going around, but there's less opportunities for everyday people. And maybe start the question. Obviously, there's no such thing as too efficient, as too streamlined, or too effective at delivering, but rather how much efficiency can you trade for authenticity? Should you trade efficiency for authenticity? And in a world that is still very human, where we're all trying to be authentic to ourselves and authentic to who we want to be, the answer is clear. Obviously, I'm not saying to skip the gym, slack off on your diet, stop trying to further yourself in your career, in your endeavors, in your hustles, or not invest into yourself or into your future, or anything like that. But when you have these habits established, when you've been training in the gym consistently for a few years, you have discipline when it comes to your diet, when it comes to your schedule, you work hard, you put in effort to always better yourself, that should be celebrated, and that should be enjoyed. Now, a lot of you have been following my journey recently. I've been doing quite a bit of traveling, trying to expand my worldview, trying to life max. It hasn't come from getting up at 7, going to the gym, coming home at 8:30, showering, doing some work on my laptop, doing some work on my iPad, going to class, filming a video, meal prepping chicken and rice every day, every week. No, there's more to life than that. Obviously, those are things that have built you. Those are things that have gotten you there. But in all honesty, you gotta live a little. Take that vacation if it makes sense. Have that steak if your macros are on point. Smoke the cigar if you've done your cardio. Go on that date if you spent the week focusing on building yourself. And so on, so forth. And set your own example. Because when everything comes to an end, you're old, nothing works anymore, you're on your deathbed, you are going to look back on all of the wonderful experiences that you've experienced in your life. You're going to look back on when you chose to be authentic, when you chose to do something meaningful that you wanted to do. You will most certainly appreciate the work you've done, but that is not what you're going to be looking back on. So to answer the question, should you trade efficiency for authenticity? Well, if you're honest with yourself, the choice is clear.